K99, the Texas Spotlight, brought to you by L&F Distributors and Bud Light Lime. It's in the Lime today. What brand new CD you got in my hand here from Jay Hollis. Thank you for coming by.
Hey, thanks for letting me stop by, man.
Where are you from?
I'm from Wichita Falls, Texas.
Nice
up north.
Nice long drive down here.
It is. It's a good drive. That's pretty.
A lot of people that are not from Texas don't realize how far we are from everybody else.
Yeah, it's last week I drove 20 hours in one day and never left one region. It's the craziest thing. I could have drove to Las Vegas.
How long you been singing?
Been singing for about 5 years, I guess. 5 years.
You gonna stick with it?
Oh yeah, I gotta stick with it. I love it.
Awesome. Well, tell me about the new album.
I got the new CD. It's called I Want to Live. Jay Hollis. Just released it about 2 months ago, and been out doing a radio tour on pushing my single One More Day, and that's been going really good. Been getting good response, good feedback. It's real exciting for me. It's my first CD that is all original, so
okay.
I'm pretty pumped about it. I'm really proud of it. Had some really good players, on the album, and man, I'm glad to be doing this, to be honest.
It's got to be a thrill because you're checking off another one of those goals in life.
Yeah, it is.
Do you consider yourself a singer-songwriter or a songwriter that sings? And I know that's a tough one, but
it is. I guess probably a singer-songwriter. I started singing before I started writing songs. Okay. I've always loved music, and it's kind of been passed down to me from my dad, and so the singing part's always been there, and then the songwriting came later. I mean, I used to be mesmerized and blown away by some of my heroes, the way they wrote songs, and I thought, man, I'll never be able to do that. And it started to come along now.
You mentioned passed along from your dad this music, this desire to want to play music and stuff. Whenever you tell your parents, "Hey, I'm gonna do this music thing," is there a bit? I mean, are they supportive? Are they like? Because my dad, look, I've been doing this for 15 years, and my dad's still wondering when I'm gonna get a real job. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but I mean, do you know what I'm saying there?
Yeah, they're actually real supportive. My mom, it didn't matter if I told her I wanted to, I don't know, to fly an airplane or something
be
to
a
the
dog
moon,
catcher.
and she would say, "Yeah." I was a bull rider.
Okay.
And from the time I was about 13 years old. And she might have had a little hesitation then, let me do it, but she thought, he'll get over that as soon as he gets thrown on his head.
Sure.
That didn't work, so she was supportive of me all the way through that. And it's the same with the music, really. Both my mom and my dad, my dad's really glad I hadn't been on a bull in a while, really. Right. So he'd be glad for me to do anything else. Talking
to Jay Hollis, the new album is I Want to Live. We're going to get to the new single here in the Texas Spotlight coming up. Bull rider. So what's tougher, riding a bull or performing in front of, say, you show up to a gig and there's only 4 people there?
Man, that can be tough, but I found that if you play for 4 people, usually it gets pretty up close and personal and becomes a pretty good time. It is tough at first, but I got to say the bull riding's tougher. You end up in the hospital over.
Did you do the circuit? You went all the rodeos?
Yeah, I did the PBR bull riding, and the PRCA rodeos, and all that. Went to college riding bulls, rode in the college rodeos, and.
No thing. I rode a steer when I was in 3rd grade. That was as far as it went.
Well, that's what actually got me going.
No,
I got hooked.
Couldn't do it. Of course, I'm a little more sizely than you are as far as my girth.
Well, there's events for guys like you.
Are there really?
Yeah, there are.
Yeah. It's called they're working the concession stand.
No.
Jay Hollis is with us. Where can people find you online?
You can get me at www.jhollismusic.com and on my MySpace, which is also Jay Hollis Music. And really, you can just search my name, Jay Hollis, and all of that will come up.
It'll come up.
Easy.
All the good stuff, the bad stuff.
And the ugly, yeah.
All right.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Song is called One More Day from Jay Hollis at the Texas Spotlight on K99. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you for having me.